This is going to blow your mind. The sun, a blazing sphere of life-giving energy, radiating warmth and light across the solar system. It has been a constant presence in our sky since the birth of our planet, a steadfast guardian of life. But what if it vanished? What if one day the sun simply ceased to exist? Imagine a day when the sun simply disappears. The sky goes dark, plunging the world into an abyss. Not just night dark, but an empty, unsettling blackness that feels infinite and suffocating. The air grows cold, a bone-chilling cold that seeps into everything, freezing the world in an instant. The sun, the anchor of our solar system, is gone. Its gravitational pull, the force that holds everything together, is no more. This isn't a science fiction movie. This is a thought experiment, a contemplation of the unimaginable. What would happen to our world, to us? Without the sun's gravity, our planet would drift off into the vast emptiness of space, lost forever in the cosmic void. Without the sun's light, life as we know it would cease to exist. Plants would wither, and cities would fall into darkness. Let's explore the chilling consequences of a universe without our sun. A journey into the unknown. A journey into darkness and the ultimate test of survival, where every moment is a struggle against the cold and the dark. The moment the sun disappears, Earth would be plunged into darkness. The half of the planet experiencing daylight would see an abrupt nightfall, while the other half would remain cloaked in the usual darkness. Temperatures would plummet rapidly. Without the sun's energy, Earth's surface would start to cool. Within a week, global temperatures would drop below freezing. Oceans would begin to freeze, starting with the surface. Plants, reliant on sunlight for photosynthesis, would quickly die. Without plants, the food chain would collapse. Herbivores would starve, followed by carnivores. Humans, with their technological advancements, might have a slight edge in the short term. We could use artificial lighting and heating to create temporary havens. But these measures would be temporary at best. Earth wouldn't be the only planet affected by the sun's disappearance. Our entire solar system would be thrown into chaos. The planets, no longer held in their orbits by the sun's gravity, would fly off into space like untethered balls on a cosmic string. They would travel in straight lines, their paths determined by their velocity at the moment the sun vanished. Collisions between planets would be a real possibility. Without the sun's gravitational influence to keep them in check, their paths could intersect, leading to catastrophic impacts. The asteroid belt, no longer held together by the sun's gravity, would scatter. Asteroids would be flung out in all directions, posing a significant threat to any surviving planets. Section 4. The countdown begins. Survival times in a sunless system. How long could life on Earth, or any planet, survive without the sun? This question has fascinated scientists and science fiction writers alike for decades. The answer depends on several factors, including the planet's size, composition, and existing heat sources. Each planet in our solar system would face unique challenges in a sunless scenario. Earth, with its relatively thin atmosphere and limited internal heat, would cool down relatively quickly. The loss of sunlight would mean a rapid decline in temperatures. Within a year, surface temperatures would reach unimaginable lows. The planet would become a frozen wasteland, inhospitable to most forms of life. The oceans would freeze solid, and most life forms would perish. Marine ecosystems, which rely heavily on sunlight, would collapse. Larger planets like Jupiter and Saturn, with their massive size and internal heat sources, could potentially harbor pockets of liquid water beneath their icy surfaces for much longer periods. These internal heat sources might sustain some form of life for a while. However, the extreme cold and lack of sunlight would make these environments incredibly hostile. Any life forms that might survive would have to adapt to extreme conditions. Ultimately, without the sun's energy to sustain them, all life in our solar system would eventually die out. The sun is the primary source of energy for almost all life forms. The planets, frozen and desolate, would continue their lonely journeys through the cosmos. They would become silent witnesses to the vast, cold expanse of space, devoid of the warmth and light that once sustained them. Section 5. Human reactions, panic, despair, and a glimmer of hope. The sudden disappearance of the sun would undoubtedly trigger widespread panic and chaos. The initial shock would give way to fear and despair as people grappled with the reality of their situation. Governments and organizations around the world would struggle to maintain order and provide for their citizens. Resources would become scarce, and competition for survival would likely lead to conflict. However, amidst the chaos, there would also be remarkable displays of resilience and ingenuity. Humans, faced with extinction, would undoubtedly come together to seek solutions. Scientists and engineers would work tirelessly to develop technologies to sustain life in a sunless world. Underground shelters, powered by geothermal energy or nuclear fusion, could provide refuge for a select few. Section 6. Seeking salvation. Can humanity survive the Big Freeze? Could humanity survive the sun's disappearance? The odds would be stacked against us, but survival wouldn't be entirely impossible. One option would be to seek out and harness alternative energy sources. Geothermal energy, derived from the Earth's internal heat, could provide a sustainable source of power. Nuclear fusion, mimicking the processes that power the sun, could offer a more long-term solution. Another option would be to find a new home. Interstellar travel, while currently beyond our capabilities, might become a necessity in a sunless solar system. We would need to develop spacecraft capable of transporting large populations across vast distances to potentially habitable exoplanets. The challenges would be monumental, but the human spirit, driven by the will to survive, should never be underestimated. Section 7. A universe of suns, gratitude, and the search for new dawns. The hypothetical disappearance of our sun serves as a stark reminder of our dependence on this celestial object. Without it, our planet would be plunged into darkness and cold, making life as we know it impossible. The sun is not just a star, it is the very essence of our existence. It is the lifeblood of our solar system, providing the energy that sustains all life on Earth. Every beam of sunlight that reaches us is a testament to the intricate dance of cosmic forces that have allowed life to flourish on our planet. As we gaze upon the sun, we should feel a profound sense of gratitude for its existence. It has been a constant companion, rising and setting with unwavering regularity, marking the passage of time and the rhythm of life. It is a cosmic gift, a source of warmth, light, and life. The sun's energy drives the weather, powers photosynthesis in plants, and provides the heat necessary for our survival. And while the thought of a sunless universe is terrifying, it also fills us with a sense of wonder and possibility. What other suns might be out there, waiting to be discovered? What new dawns could we find in the vast expanse of space? The universe is vast, filled with billions upon billions of stars, each one a potential sun for other worlds. Each star represents a beacon of hope, a chance for new beginnings and endless possibilities. The disappearance of our sun would be a tragedy, but it wouldn't necessarily be the end. Humanity has always been resilient, finding ways to adapt and survive in the face of adversity. It could be the catalyst for a new chapter in human history, a chapter defined by our resilience, ingenuity, and unwavering determination to survive. We would look to the stars, seeking new homes and new suns, driven by the same spirit of exploration that has always defined us.